Hi everyone. It's a bright evening where I would like to welcome us for one of the hottest and biggest show, Youth Tubonge show with Mabonga. Is another opportunity we're going to discuss on matters affecting the youths. And I go by the name Davis Mabonga. We are at the headquarters of World Empowerment Society, and you're having a great brother, a friend who is a youth ambassador. And feel free to join in, feel free to share your ideas because it's our future, our destiny, our future for the youths. We have to speak up, we have to talk and be heard. We have 3 C's of the youths: communication, confidence, and speaking up. So, welcome, sir. Thank you for honoring the invitation. Karibu sana.
Thank you, sir. My name is Collins Kimar. I'm the youth ambassador, and equally we are here to maybe discuss the matters affecting the youth. Because we are being told by our leaders that in the face of the challenges, you are the architect of the Kenyan leaders. That's a quote from President William. So we are there. It's our solemn responsibility to ensure that we architect the future where it's conducive for all of us. Now, many would ask me, like, why should I keep pressing on? Like, I encourage everyone that we don't have time to feel sorry for ourselves, neither do we have time to complain, but we are going to press on. So join us in discussing these things which really affect our daily life of the day: policies, youth empowerment, and environmental society. This is a very crucial aspect in today's leadership.
So it was just, sir, thank you so much for coming. It's another big and hottest show where I believe at the end of the day, we are going to inspire our fellow youths, we are going to empower our fellow youths, we are going to motivate and change the mindset of our youths. Because we are the active, as you have just said, we are the future, it depends on us. Therefore, Youth Tubonge show with Bonga na Mabonga, that's the show of the day. So, sir, I've heard just previously someone talking about youth empowerment. Will you kindly explain to us? Because Cynthia the other time, as I was passing near the market, she said that she has been also going around and scare youth empowerment. Will you kindly explain to us?
Okay, thank you for that question. Like, what's youth empowerment? Simply, I can say that we as youths, we are living in the system where it wasn't architected for ourselves. Like, I know the youths are the epitome of the great leadership, epitome of the wisdom. Therefore, it's necessary for us to change the system in place to allow us. We have many issues ranging on from leadership, environmental conservation, and let me talk mainly about the youth empowerment. Like, we all want a future where every youth is made use, every opportunity the youth have is made use. Like, I was making an example of a young youth going there to the, let's say, Equity. You want to borrow some funds, maybe you want to start podcasting, but once you go there as a youth, they see like as if you are going to mismanage the fund, which really can't be the case. These people really define our youngness to the young mind in us, not knowing that we have the young mind and the old wisdom in us. So actually, we are trying to make it possible for every youth to access all the opportunities, regardless to the age. Like, as I said, age should not be defined as. Martin Luther said we shouldn't define ourselves by age, by anything, but rather we should define you by your potential. Therefore, we call on upon we have to make sure that this message actually reaches to everyone so that we may get to have. Secondly, I was just today. I was just going through nearby. I wanted to print out some small things, and whereas you find out that actually many of our youth there, we go line up there. I was thinking that if entrepreneurial education can be offered, whereas the youths are allowed to work inside the school. Like I was making an example of here. Like I know most of the youths have laptops. The only thing which they need is the printers and the space they need to operate. Equally, we have many youths who are grappling with the issues of unemployment. Therefore, the youth empowerment comes in place whereby we encourage all the youths to start up their business, the policy being changed to allow them to have a chance to start and run the business. I'm not talking about the school alone, like in different spheres. Like it shouldn't be a matter where youth empowerment really affects our day-to-day running activities. Maybe the youths during the other time, the old age, the 60s, the 70s, weren't empowered enough. Like as I heard my mom saying, this song is usually sung in the streets, sung in anywhere. Maybe that time it wasn't sung. So therefore, these challenges which we are going to have right now is maybe due to that, and therefore we are the youths to provide the solution to our pressing challenges in Africa. So I urge you, all of you, to join me in addressing these issues of concern. Thank you.
You have really elaborated so well, and I think we have captured the main points, and I believe, my dear youths outside there in the society, in the village, in the streets, if we can take in this wisdom that being shared, we can indeed produce great people of tomorrow, because the future relies with us. You have shared a lot about empowerment. Then you see now the issue with our youths, Nani, sir, is that there's no unity. So what can bring us together? Because say when you try, in case we only meet during maybe watching of footballs or very few maybe unnecessary things that cannot add value to our life, especially pertaining our future and our income as young people. What do you think the government can support us in uniting the youth?
Okay, thank you for that great question. You have said that the youths come up in places where in leisure activities. But to me, I think that if the youths can come, actually we are being told that the comrade power is the second largest power after God's power. Therefore, if the youths will get a chance to unite ourselves, we can actually do many things. Like I know, like our weakness as the youths is that maybe we keep on we keep on only meeting in the matters like the things of watching TV, but which is really good. So I like us as the youth so that we may get to adopt. Let's meet in the various spheres. Like there was a time, like you may find out that most of the youths, mainly in our societies, there after the campaigns they never meet, but during the campaign is the time where we get the chance to meet ourselves. And I was asking myself, why is it that we elect the young leaders? But I just came up with an investigating. I found out that okay, maybe during that time when we come out together, meet ourselves in the crucial matters pertaining to leadership, we as the youths, we are defined by the amount of the wealth we possess, not amount of the capability. Like I was just imagining right now, if let's say Mabonga, you decide that maybe
yes,
in that Tanzania you want to run for your MP.
yes.
You'll find out that the youth will just be saying that utuachie yetu ya chai
True. That's the trend in our society, because shapo yako ya chai kidogo, hiyo ni credo, it's over now. So,
it's true. And I was hearing that you may get to find out that initially, as the youths, we are supposed to be saying that we are here because we know why we are here. We are here not because we did the interview. Similarly, I would like us to change the mindset from monetizing the potential, monetizing the ability. Like, let's say if you want to be in the MP, you must have to give all the millions there outside, which wouldn't be good. But instead, I would like us to focus on giving the chance to these young minds, because actually I'm sure that if we give a chance to the young-minded individuals, they will actually have a lot of uniting us. Not only shall we be united in the matter of sports, but we shall have more of the sports to unite us. We shall have more of the things to explore our talents. Similarly, with the young leadership, we can have they really understand what it means to be a youth. So equally, we'll have more of the time to interact together, share the opportunities like youth empowerment, empower the skills, and also we'll get a chance to be educated on the matters such as the computer literacy, where we might get an entrepreneurial activity where the youth might get to earn a living from it. Therefore, it's this thing of meeting the youth. It's actually starts like I was saying, where did the rain started meeting us? So the rain of the youth started meeting us all the way just after we had the ability to make the decisions. And to me, actually, I really encourage you to bestow the power to these young people, for they shall give us more of the goodies to come. Thank you.
Okay, I think I'm getting a question here from Paul Mukoko. He's asking that as a youth, maybe a youth want to get into politics or in the political sphere, and he doesn't have funds. How can you advise such a youth? And youth ya mtaa amekuwa tu after maybe 4 hajapata kwenda campus, ama ametoka kampuni amesomea maybe medical kama ni mwalimu, lakini ako na passion ya kuingia into politics na hana do. So how can you advise such so that you cannot lose that dream or that passion of this guy?
No, actually, that's a very good question. Like, we are grappling with the issues of militarization of the politics, which is usually there. Like, as I was really making analysis. Like, someone is voted just because of the amount of the token and the handover he has given you. So I'd like to tell you that money really follows a vision. If you have that vision, and also there is an important concept, the law of attraction. Like, positive thoughts attract positive outcome. Like, for you, Mukoko, you ought to start dreaming of you being that leader. You ought to start dreaming of you bringing that change. And equally, we also have to do much of the empowerment outside there, so that the youth can't be defined by the amount of money they offer, that amount of the dream they have. Like, it can't be defined by the amount of token we have produced, but we ought to be defined by the number of the dreams and the reality you have for the youths. Equally, I think this is a journey which has just started. Like, we shouldn't retreat. Let's keep on further it. So, because I know that youths will have just a brighter future. Thank you for that question. Just hold on to that dream, and actually, with the law of attraction, you are likely to achieve more of that's what you think about. Thank you.
And the presentation still continues. We're going to take a very short break as we continue the day breaks of the day. Thank you so much. Keep following. Please have a short break as we continue later.